What's up, guys? Is that even important?
No, shit.
That scared the crap out of me. My name's Austin. I'm Chris, and we're not related.
I was going to say y'all are twins, but...
I can feel your heartbeat from
I
here.
don't know what to do with my hands.
I don't know either. I'm scared.
These were my roommates and best friends from college.
Hey,
So,
I don't know what to say right now. Am I just talking about the phone cord?
No. Alright, guys. So the movie of the week today. The movie of the day. Escape Room. Second movie of the year. Alright, what'd y'all think of the movie overall?
I'd say solid, intense movie.
Don't read my notes.
Thinking-
Don't read my notes.
Granted, how good me and Austin are under pressure right now, we would clearly fail in the escape room because this is so bad, dude. So, what'd you think of the movie, Austin? Thought it was great, except for the huge plot hole of the phone cord.
That we'll get to later.
Get to that later. Chris, what are you thinking here? Overall, I thought it was a pretty good movie. I normally go in with pretty low expectations, so this was another one of those where I didn't really know what to expect. Kept, I think, all of us on the edge of our seat.
Definitely.
Extremely intense from the start to the end.
Nice. Off those points, the movie was really good. Very intense. Did keep me on the edge of my seat the whole movie, which is really cool. So one of our key points that we got in the movie that we watched, it was very intense. I thought from the very start of the movie, it was very, very intense, all the way to the end. What do y'all think?
If you're gonna put a bar on it, as far as like this is the bottom of intensity, and then like this is the top, it was up here the entire movie. Never stopped. I was sweating the whole time. Definite high dose of intensity. Do not watch this film with a jacket on. Yeah, you're gonna have to take it off. Yeah, my heart was beating out of my chest. Yes, it was.
Another key point we had was the storyline of the movie. For the most part, I thought the storyline was pretty good, pretty spot on. It probably wasn't until the end where it kind of lost me, and that's what most movies are recently coming out have been doing. They've got like a good story and a good plot, good plan with the movie, but they always just kind of, I don't know what happens. They probably meet their like film due date, or they're running out of budget, something like that. They always kind of end up, I wouldn't say they butchered the end, but it kind of just fell off compared to the rest of the movie.
Yeah, I felt like the beginning, like before they started in the escape room, they gave more backstory than I thought they were going to. So I really liked that. But yeah, it definitely tapered off towards the end of the movie. You could tell they were just I don't want to say grasping at straws, but just kind of, let's get it done. Yeah, they're trying to wrap it up. Yeah. I mean, me and Austin, we'd never really seen anything like this before. Gary did mention that it was kind of similar to like a Saw movie or something, but I don't know. We'd never seen anything like that before, but
yeah, I felt like it very much had the similarities to like those Saw movies. These people are there to play a game, but in this movie, they went there intentionally because they're trying to win money, but in the Saw movies, they kind of just end up there because they did something bad in their lives. Did you have any problems in the movie?
There's a huge problem with the movie. Is that in a particular scene, a character is hanging from a telephone cord.
How long would you say she was hanging on that telephone cord for?
I would say she was hanging on the cord probably 45 seconds. And it wasn't like, oh, I'm just dangling. It was like a jump and then a jerk. And then she's hanging. After all that, we're assuming that the cord can hold her up. I don't know. It's one of those old-timey phones, too. Yeah, it's just like, that sucker would have pulled out.
It looked exactly like those phones from the Powerpuff Girls. It was red.
Yeah! Yes. It didn't end well for the certain character. But we know that the phone cord strength was suspicious. Yeah.
That's not a spoiler either. You can't expect anything after that scene as soon as you see it.
Yeah, it's over as soon as it starts. You know what's coming. Yeah.
Because immediately after that scene, what they were trying to rescue her with is they're dangling off the edge holding that pool stick out like he's supposed to
Yeah,
support her. If
very-
he gets, they got the scrawniest guy out of the group.
Wasn't holding on to the back. Was just holding it out, just like this.
Either he just drops it or he goes down with her.
Yeah. It's I know that we all were saying before about the backstory. They did a pretty good job for at least a few characters to make sure that you know they're decently intelligent, like despite whatever their circumstances are. So I don't really know if they're average Joes. Like a couple of them are like really smart,
Mm-hmm.
and so you can kind of figure out how they're making it through these rooms, which I feel like average Joes would not make it through.
Other than those, and then I guess
Just the ending. Like
the
you were saying
ending,
earlier.
the ending in general,
Yeah.
brings us on to our next task. Key point. Execution.
Execution.
What was all of this for? Like, why did they all go? In the movie, the winner gets, what was it, $10,000?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so money all brought them there. Like in the end, when you find out the bigger picture, not the main characters, why they came into the escape room, but like the people operating the escape room and why are they doing this and whatnot. That whole picture, for me, that's where the movie fell off. And it didn't fall off too hard. It just kind of slowly kept creeping down the last 10 minutes of the movie. Yeah.
It was a pretty sophisticated deal.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got kind of a like the Purge movies, like that kind of vibe, because it's rich people running the whole thing kind of deal.
Yeah.
They did try to have like, all different, I guess, types of characters on there.
Mhm.
Like within 5 minutes of everyone being together, it's very clear who the jerk's gonna be.
Who the jerk's
And
gonna
at first,
be?
they make you hate him so fast, and then somewhere towards the middle, you're like, wait, he's kind of keeping this group together, keeping them on task because he doesn't have a whole lot of care for
Because
other people.
he wants to live.
But then towards the end, you're like, oh no, he's just a really bad guy, selfish dude.
You get to the ending, and you find out their plot of the whole thing and how sadistic they are and whatnot. But then they go to like a different level at the very, very end.
Mhm.
That it got weird pretty quick.
You think they were setting up for a sequel, like an attempt?
I
at
couldn't
that?
tell if they were setting up for a sequel or if they were they tried to wrap it up too fast and they kind of just lost. I feel like they kind of lost the audience.
It wouldn't
right
have
there.
been it's not going to be, the way it was pointing towards, that's not going to be a good sequel.
Not a good sequel.
For me, like I said, it was a lot like those Saw movies, but it was also like that, Would You Rather. That's my biggest takeaway from it, that this is another one of those
I don't want
Suspense.
to say intense again, but probably suspense.
suspense. That's what it
Thriller.
was like, the thriller.
Thriller.
Okay, the last point. Would any of y'all go to an actual escape room immediately after watching the movie?
I'd have to say a hard no on that.
It's like asking, hey, would you want to go fishing, deep sea fishing with me after watching Jaws?
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know about that. You need a safe word.
No, I would definitely not go to an escape room after immediately watching that movie.
It's time for Gary's ratings.
Oh, it's rating time. It's rating time.
Dang, dude, wish I had some drumsticks. I'd give you a drum roll.
Oh,
Insert a drum roll right now.
Insert a drum roll. Zoom in on my face.
Make that happen.
Can happen. I'll
Some
do it.
flames behind you.
Flames. What am I, Guy Fieri?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Rating.
I jumped the gun. I went ahead and said 7.5, and I'm sticking to it. Yeah, we're doing decimals.
It's very specific. I don't know. Definitely like the 7 to 8 range is what I was thinking. What'd you say? 7.5?
Can you just give us a number?
Yeah.
The suspense is too
I don't
much.
want to say the same thing that you just said.
Can you say something, please?
I'm going to go with the 7.5.
Hey, yo.
Say I'd give the movie an 8.
Oh.
The official critics on Flickster, they gave it 53.
If you walk out of there and say you weren't entertained, then you're a liar.
You're a liar. Because it was definitely entertaining. that gonna make it in?
Most likely. Alright guys, that's it for this video. If you liked or enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, subscribe.
Don't forget, just ride the wave. He said it all.